Our rules are simple, but the challenge is great. All dinos will be explored in this challenge, but only reasonable underdogs voted on by the community will be considered for grading. Equipped with primitive saddles, our 19 contenders will be backed by the commanding presence of a loyal Uranus providing that extra boost. Compared to the island bosses, the Manticore is cake, so the herbivores in this challenge won't be getting their own cakes to help with healing. All competitors will be going into battle with 40 base points in all their stats, no mutations, and 40 experience levels split evenly between health and melee. Competitors are required to fight the Manticore on all difficulties, starting with Gamma, then Beta, finishing with Alpha. Their success will be annotated on this scorecard with a pass-or-fail system. Clearing the Manticore on all difficulties earns them a gold boom medal. Silver is awarded for clearing Beta, bronze is for clearing Gamma, and a chunk of shit is for shit. Now let's introduce our competitor and see if they have what it takes. Procoptodon. This marsupial marvel comes packing a super comfy pouch and the ability to make gravity its personal punching bag. This bouncy boy has some serious ups and makes for an extremely good travel mount. Joey Uber here can even carry small tames like babies. This can come in handy if a baby dino cuddles up in the pouch of a mate-boosted female. They get increased imprinting affinity and reduced food consumption. The Underdog is coming into this fight with 8,900 health and 542% melee. Now let's see if they have what it takes. Green portal time means Gamma time, and the Underdog is ready to hop into the Gamma Manticore arena. The Procoptodon packs some serious can-do ruditude, and they're one of the few ground creatures in Ark that don't completely suck to whistle around. The fight starts off kinda slow, and the damage output makes me worried that these guys are gonna hop straight into disappointment, but they do have the ability to get in quickly and get their hits in. The Manticore has a habit of landing only for a brief moment and then taking off again, so it's pretty important to come into this fight with creatures that can move at a decent speed. When you're using flyers, the Deathworm attacks are a good time to buff your creatures, but when you're on the ground, they're just a pure annoyance. The Underdogs make swift work of them and get back to the task at hand. Commander Utes takes a little bit more damage than I like to see in a Gamma fight, and I almost burned through all of my stimulant. Once the rock elementals come out to play, it's easy to avoid them, but it's important to micromanage your creatures or they're going to get stuck on random stuff in the arena, and it gives the elementals an opportunity to pound them into a pulp. The Underdog performs like a champ and is able to take down the Gamma Manticore, earning a pass and clearing the Gamma stage. Blue portal time means Beta time, and the Beta Manticore isn't playing any more games. His torpor darts are landing, and when they hit, they give you a nasty dose of the sleepy stuff. The first handful of landings go fairly well, but the damage output is abysmal. They all seem to be attacking normally, which is actually kind of refreshing, but the Beta Manticore's health just refuses to budge. As time goes on, Commander Utes is looking more and more rough, and it's only a matter of time before his fate is sealed. He's got a one-way ticket to Sleepy Town, and he's probably not waking up. That is, until later on when I resurrect him and he loses more self-awareness. He doesn't really blink anymore. So that's a thing. I have to carry a spray bottle around and mist his eyeballs occasionally so they don't dry up. Once Commander Utes is viciously murdered, I hop on Ruback, and the Beta Manticore seems to stay on the ground for shorter periods of time. Sometimes he lands, hits, and takes off before the Roos can even hurt him, and every missed opportunity in this fight is just a nail in the coffin. Despite their best efforts, the Underdog just can't keep up with the Beta Manticore, and it seals the deal. That's a fail. Heading over to the scoreboard, the Underdog earns a bronze boom medal. I know this should go without saying, but there's no mutations in this and only 40 experience levels. There's also no veggie cakes, so the roux is viable to use. It's just with the rules of this series, they just don't have what it takes. If you're thinking of running your own server, hit that referral link in the description of the video, and if you need some sweet merch, check out my fourth wall link. Get you a nice Central Mama Broods candle. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to help this community grow. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.